Collaborations is a movement. It's a family.
WFP Okeoluwashon Latunijon Adebojo, Nigerian superstar, my singer, my rapper, my songwriter, performing artist, songwriter. This is not a group or Facebook group. We are family. We are worldwide collaboration. This is a movement.
Well, Almighty God is Allah, aka Sleazy the guy from the hashtag Munch Team. And y'all know we rocking with the worldwide collaboration over here in Ohio. But we want to let y'all know that this is not a Facebook group. This is a family. This is a company. This is a business, family over everything. Munch Team.
This is Granny B. Hey, I've been with Worldwide Collaboration since day one. This is not a group. This is a family and a movement and a company. Please don't call it a group, respectfully. This is Worldwide Collaboration.
What up, y'all? This is your boy Fella E. I'm just letting y'all know, man, that this right here is not a group. This is not a Facebook group, okay? This is a family. This is a movement. This is a company. And please, respectfully, do not call this a Facebook group. Please. This is Worldwide Collaboration, WWC fam.
Yo, what's good, everybody? This is your boy, Real Life Lucchese, aka Lee Robertson. I represent Wichita, Kansas, 316 up. Yeah, and Worldwide Collaboration. This is not a group or a Facebook group. This is a family and a movement and a company. Please don't call it a group. Respectfully, this is Worldwide Collaboration.
What's good, homies? My name is Justin Carpenter, and I'm proud to be a part of the Worldwide Collaboration.
Hey, what's up? I'm Hair Trigger of Riot Productions.
I'm Mrs. Trigger of Queen Bee Management.
And shout out to the Worldwide Collaboration.
This is not a group.
Or a Facebook group.
This is a family.
A movement. And a company.
And a company.
Do not.
I repeat, do not
call it a group.
DJ Pat Boom, Boom's Beast Multimedia. This is not a Facebook group. This is not a group. This is a company. This is a movement. Worldwide Collaborations. Boom's Beast Multimedia. It's going down.
Worldwide Collaboration. This is Day-to-Day Podcast with Hosh and King David.
Not a group, but a
We
family.
a family.
What's up with my peoples?
Yo, everyone, it's your homeboy from BZ. You already know I'm from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm part of Worldwide Collaboration. I just want to tell y'all, this is not a Facebook group. This is a movement, a family movement. Thousands of talents put together. This is one movement. Please don't call it a group. This is Worldwide Collaboration. Peace.
Hey, it's your girl Queen Twisted, you heard me? I want to give a big shout out to my fam, Worldwide Collaboration fam.
Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide collaboration with great minds think alike and come together with love and support. Whether wealthy or poor, all is welcome through the door.
Worldwide Collaboration.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, B motherfucking yeah. Shout out to the Worldwide Collaboration family.
Worldwide Collaborations.
Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaboration family.
Worldwide Collaborations.
Y'all, this the Nutty Bird.
Worldwide Collaboration.
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 Worldwide Collaboration. Worldwide collaboration.
Worldwide collaboration.
Worldwide collaboration.
Worldwide collaboration.
Worldwide collaboration.
Worldwide collaboration.
Worldwide collaboration.
Yeah, that's why up the scope, busting moves, making plays everywhere that I go.
SendVStyle.com.
We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We run the city street, and we take trips monthly all across the country, trying to get this money. We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We up the score on the street. You in a stack or you star, I make it look easy, you make it look hard.
We taking over like we about to go and conquer. She gon' hop up in that whip, she let her head down like Rapunzel. I be all in the mouth, I be feeling like a tonsil. I be getting this money, for this grind, I'm responsible. I'ma go ahead, do it, make sure that I'm muscle. I know I'm a beast, and I know that I got it. Everybody wanna talk, but we the ones making profit. We the ones been taking over, ain't nobody gon' stop me.
Ambitions of a rider, fall back and let the beat slap. I'm on the E-Wack, doing about 100. Yeezys on the gas, dodging all the speed traps. Trap or die, nigga. Focus on the bag. Young money, cash money, that's a menard. Blowing money fast, getting it right back. Blame it on the trenches. I lived in the trenches. I do what I gotta do to never go back. We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We run the city street, and we take trips monthly all across the country, trying to get this money. We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We up the score on the street. You either stack or you star. I make it look easy, you make it look hard. You make it harder than it's supposed to be. You haters trying to get close to me. That's why we taking over city streets and industry, and never being indiscreet. Bigfoot and Sasquatch feet, stepping on my enemy. Fuck you niggas take me for, acting like a jokey joke. My style, hostile, been harder than before. I been getting money, yeah, that's why up the scope, busting moves, making plays everywhere that I go.
Oh, it should be. It might be froze. It be doing that.
We ain't finished yet.
SendVStyle.com.
We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We run the city street, and we take trips monthly all across the country, trying to get this money. We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We up the score on the street. You either stack or you star. I make it look easy, you make it look hard.
We taking over like we about to go and conquer. She gon' hop up.
Yes. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Let me see. Happy Friday, everybody. All right. Happy Friday. Everybody. Travel, if y'all out and about tonight, make sure y'all traveling safely, make it home safely. Yeah, make sure y'all tune in to Day-to-Day Podcast. Well, let's talk about it Fridays on Day-to-Day Podcast.
Shout out to Worldwide Collaborations. Shout out to Busy One. Shout out to Star Qualities. Shout out to Day-to-Day Radio on Busy One Radio from 3 to 4 every Sunday. Shout out to my bros on Men's Motivational Monday. We hold it down all the time. Shout out to the women, the Wonder Woman Wednesdays, goddamn it, because they be doing some amazing stuff and talking about it and giving y'all what y'all need to know.
Thank you. And the men do too. I love the men's podcast. It's amazing too. That's one of my favorites, actually.
Shout out to Kim.
Yes,
see
shout
you
out
over there,
Kim.
Mr. Vine. Hold it down still. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure. I know,
Yeah,
right?
he out of town on vacation, man.
Yeah, well,
shout out to Sam, man.
Yeah, shout out to Sam. You could just go. I don't know. Okay. Shout out to Sam. Els for sure, always. Shout out to everybody that has been here from the beginning. Y'all always come through. Y'all always support. We appreciate y'all over here at Day to Day Podcast for being part of our podcast, because we got the regulars and they are most definitely part of Day to Day Podcast.
Right.
We got one of the originals in the building tonight for Day to Day Podcast. She's been part of Day to Day Podcast for a long time, but she be traveling, so she ain't been here. So welcome, Tamar Tarfari.
Yes,
yeah.
Welcome.
She said original OG, original goddess.
OG, yeah.
OG. They say original gangster. I say original goddess.
Original goddess. That's beautiful, and that's facts, right? That is absolute facts. And I want to do our disclaimer though, because I don't know where it's at. Oh, there we go. I want to do our disclaimer. Everyone on the panel is expressing their opinions, and their opinion is strictly their opinion. It does not have anything to do with the brand, nor does it reflect on the brand's integrity. So let's go. So to start off, I just want to read something that's going around, because tonight we're talking about HIV rate and polygamy a little bit and a couple other things. You know how that goes, day-to-day podcast. We might veer off and talk about some shit totally off the damn subject. But unfortunately, that's just what we do here at Day-to-Day Podcast. Because that's when you at home talking, y'all don't just talk about the same shit all day, every day, just talk about the same topic. Right? Okay. So that's tonight. But I do want to show this, read this information that I got for you guys real quick. It says the HIV rate in Hamilton County, Ohio, is 12.7%, 100,000 people, based on the 105 new HIV diagnoses reported in 2023. That's a lot.
Yes.
The rate of new HIV infections in Hamilton County alone has decreased by more than 50% since 2018. However, there was a 14% increase in the new HIV infections between the first and second quarters of 2022 and 2023. Here are some other HIV statistics for Hamilton County. 79% of new diagnoses were among males. 59% of new diagnoses were among Black African American people. 58% of new diagnoses were among people aged 20 to 34. 57%, them young people out here just doing anything. 57% of new diagnoses among males were due to male sexual contact. And that's 57%. And 95% of new diagnoses among females were due to heterosexual contact. Whoa. And then it says how many counties' goal is to reduce new HIV infections by 75% by 2025. Yeah, right. To 90% by 2030. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. But yeah, I wanted to put that out there.
The key is prevention. Prevention is the key to everything in life is prevention. An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of bullshit, sickness, heartbreak, trauma, drama. We want to deal with prevention. It says in 2023, 630,000 people have died. So that's almost 1 million people since AIDS, from AIDS, HIV, since 1970. So AIDS kind of started in 1970, but it was actually brought to the forefront 10 years later, because allegedly, and I'm going to say allegedly about a lot of stuff, because we got a lot of lying, a lot of fabrication, and a lot of bullshit that goes with media, with reporting things that's truthful. I mean, a lot of lying, a lot of cover up, a lot of suppressed information. So the thing about it is doing your own freaking research. So I kind of been digging kind of deep. You know, I left my folder at the house. So I'm kind of going off of a little bit of information that I can remember that I wrote down before I got here. But the first thing I want to start off with is prevention. Let's talk about prevention. I want to ask y'all some questions.
Yes.
So, what do you think, David, as a man, as a black man, as a black male here in this city, what would you suggest that black men, and not just here in the city, I'm gonna say all over the world, should do, could do to prevent the transmitting of AIDS, and not just AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, venereal diseases. What would you say as a man?
As a man, I would say before you sign up to be intimate with somebody, go get a clean health check, a clean health screen, and be able to present that to them and let them see that clean bill of health.
Yes, I got that in my notes.
And once you get that clean bill of health, still use protection.
So when you say protection, right? So when you say protection, what would be your protection?
First of all, the knowledge, by knowing who you're dealing with.
Yes, I.
And then
I almost kissed him in his mouth.
And then wrap it up.
Intelligent.
You have to wrap it up. Like
intelligent.
Make her go. Make her wear a female condom if they bother you.
Right.
And if and if it's vice versa, the female condoms don't bother her, then you wear one, or both of y'all put one on.
Well, I want to say this: a lot of men. Well, I'm not going to say a lot. Plenty of men object to condoms because they say that they can't feel, the real presence of the woman's womb.
There's a particular condom you can buy that lets you get that same feeling off.
Okay, and then they say they don't know what it's. We're gonna have to find out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna research and see what it's something like that. Yeah, what it's made out of. You know what I'm saying? Because some women do get irritated, by condoms. Some people don't use them because of the irritation. It's different for everybody. So the key to it, like you said, is knowledge, going to get a clean bill of health. And because it's sad that most people can't trust each other. Right. And all this extra, when I look at sex, when I look at intimacy, it has been broken down into sex. And the word sex backwards spells exes, like your ex. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of men that have a lot of exes. We have a lot of women that have a lot of exes. And just think, if none of these diseases was around, I think the sexual intercourse lifestyle would be totally off the chain. It's off the chain, but it will probably be worse, because the having babies and sexual diseases does kind of keep us at bay, gives us some sort of discipline. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because some men don't want babies, some women don't want babies, and of course, no one wants any venereal diseases. Mm-hmm. So Hosh, what is your outlook on protecting yourself.
Stop giving up that pud. You know, I mean, you can't give up the pussy, you know, and if you do give it up, make sure everybody's protected. Make sure you go to the same shit he said. Make sure you go to the doctor. Make sure they went to the doctor and not just wrote up shit, because nowadays I'm just one of them people. I think like that. I'm just one of them, so I gotta go there. Make sure it ain't computer generated where they got somebody to write it up for them. There's ways to know that, because people will do anything for anything. Right.
Take somebody else clean bill of health
and make it theirs.
Put their name on it.
It's ways to do it, just like it's ways to have fake IDs and ways to have all this different to be catfish.
Go to the clinic.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So if it gets serious, but a lot of shit ain't serious. Right. So it ain't gonna be that far where it's that serious where I'm gonna go to the doctor with you. Right. So just make sure it ain't no fake documentation. I would say, use protection. You know, you can't say don't do it, because people want to do what they want to do. So, you know, that's about it. You know, get the information, make sure it's not falsified, because anybody can give you false information if you're not there face to face with them or seeing what's going on. They can easily make up. I could type the shit up right now. You know what I'm saying?
What do you say to people that don't want, say, if you're getting into a relationship with someone and you ask them would they go get checked, and they feel like that, you know, they don't want to because they know that they're clean, even though they have been with previous people.
Ain't nobody gonna do that, right? I feel if
people does do that.
I know people that do it. I know people that has done it. I know people that's experienced it, right? But if that person is telling you they don't want to do it, me being a grown adult or being a person that I was attracted to you at first and I'm asking you this, it's not mutual, right? That's how I'm taking it at this point. It's not mutual, because you're not going to take that time to do that for me and respect my boundaries and respect my health. Right. So since you're not going to respect that, then it's a turn off. And so you just going to have to skedaddle and move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go there with you. That's all. It's simple.
You don't care about yourself, so how could you care about me?
Right. It's simple. It's a simple fix for me. Right. You feel me? The people that don't want to do it, if you decide to still have sex with this person, that's on you.
Taking a risk.
That's on you, because you asked them to respect your boundaries and respect your health. And if they're not respecting your boundaries or your health or your womb, then why would you continue to deal with it? Why would you not walk away? Why would you continue to deal with that? And then you're going to get whatever the fuck you're going to get then.
That's true.
I mean, that's just my opinion on it.
That's true, because according, I'm going to say allegedly, I'm going to always speak allegedly, because some things you can make common sense out of some things. And then, but when you're dealing with the media and you're dealing with the news and you're dealing with information, some of it is fiction and some of it is facts. So that's where we come in as individuals to research. And I've been doing some extensive research, you know what I'm saying, on this matter. And I'm going to start off with, we talked about prevention. And my next thing is,
I love the questions. Keep them going.
Where AIDS first originated from, and it was allegedly in West Africa. And it came from chimpanzees. Allegedly. And that they were hunting and they were killing these monkeys, and somehow these and so my thing is, where did the monkeys get it from? And I'm feeling like that it was created in a laboratory. This is just, you know, when you dig in and you use a little common sense, and some things everything that you get is not knowledge that you get is not going to come from something you read. It can come to you from the universe. Mm-hmm. It can come to you from something being inside of you that you feel, and then something to pop up and be like, okay, well, that do make sense. So I'm saying, how did the monkeys get it? So I was trying to dig and find how did the monkeys get it, but I couldn't find it. So, but I said I'm going to dig some more. But allegedly that's where it came from monkeys. Okay. And what happened is that these hunters in Africa, they contracted this disease from these monkeys. And then they start, being intimate with their wives, women, children, or whoever. So they got this disease. According to my research, HIV and AIDS are similar. HIV is the virus that attacks the immune system, but AIDS is the actual disease that comes from HIV. And it's kind of funny that they kind of divide the two. Yeah. The medical name for AIDS is acquired immune deficiency syndrome. And then AIDS is human immunodeficiency. So how is
HIV is
human immune? It's an immune deficiency.
Yeah, but how is
AIDS is the actual full blown virus from the immune system. See, the immune system is being compromised.
Right. Absolutely.
So it's like I said, the research is very, very imperative because I was kind of confused. You know what I'm saying? Because I never really took the time out until just maybe recently to study up on AIDS and HIV. Now, when you're talking to some of these health gurus about HIV and AIDS, they give a different light on it. I'm not going to go into it right now. We're going to stick to the medical, right? What we're being told and the little bit that we know, because we only know a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So let me go back they said that back in 1970 that the old name for AIDS was called GRID. And it was a gay disease because they felt that only homosexuals were getting this disease. So GRID stood for gay related immune deficiency. So this was the first name for AIDS. It was called GRID. So they realized that it wasn't just homosexuals getting it. It was heterosexual relationships, women and men getting this disease. So the disease basically appeared in 1970. So the scientists were doing extensive studies on this disease, but it took them 10 years to really come out to the general public and to people to say, we need to make a PSA. Okay, it's AIDS is all around the freaking globe. So about 1980, AIDS was everywhere, and from the statistics, 630,000 people have died from this.
That's a lot.
From this disease. So if you're not, so this is my thought. That's pure genocide. That's genocide, and it had to be created in a laboratory. And then and it started in Africa. That's some shit. But anyway, getting back to AIDS,
I found a rubber. They said that people can use. That's like
that's this kind of thing that you can get your feeling.
Yeah. They saying basically it's called, I'm trying to download it real quick. Show you real quick what it say.
You remember Magic Johnson? You know how long when he first came out and said he had HIV? I was in 8th grade.
That was in like the late 80s or something like that.
I was in 8th grade.
The early 90s.
And there was also a rumor, allegedly, that there was a doctor that actually had the cure for it. And they killed him off in the desert.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Magic Johnson actually did get cured. Because he didn't give it to none of his family. Don't nobody got it. Kids grown. Wife don't have it. No, nothing.
Right. Children didn't have it.
No, nobody had it.
Wow. So he paid for that dude. They
more than
likely,
likely,
and they
yeah,
killed him. They killed the doctor off.
I could believe that.
Now, Dr. Sebi, the elder doctor, everybody know about Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
He allegedly had a cure for AIDS, and that he had cured some patients from AIDS. But when you talk to some of these health gurus, they say that AIDS can be cured, and it does compromises the immune system, but it's about what you're putting in your body, what you're eating. You know what I'm saying? Are you exercising? Are you meditating? Are you thinking the sickness away? It's a lot of things that you can do to heal yourself besides what the drugs that they're giving people to stay alive.
Let me show that rubber real quick. The rubbers they saying. They called skin Supreme Feel are thinnest ever. So they saying that they're made of skin. I don't know what I would have to go back. I didn't get all what they was made of, but they're called skin though. So if y'all want to feel that skin,
feel the walls.
Some of them ain't got no walls. My bad.
So they saying it's an ultra thin condoms are thinner than standard Trojan latex condoms for the pleasure. Ultra thin, made for pleasure, and it's been tested and everything, and they're still saying that there is like better than a Trojan, bare skin and all that. They very skin, but they won't bust. It's just like a regular condom. They just real thin or whatever. So, but yeah, it's called skin too.
What they made out of? I mean, what is the material?
SK. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna ask that.
What? Lamb or?
I think it's lamb skin.
I think it did say something about lamb though. Wait a minute, I think I did say that. What?
I said human skin.
Okay. Here. You got your glasses?
No.
You could, yeah.
Made from non-latex skin feel material, which feels so soft and comfortable that you'll find it barely noticeable. Okay, so it's made out of latex.
So no
now,
lamb.
Now they know they need to make some condoms that's made out of human skin.
Oh, right. Oh, that'd be a great idea, though. Human skin.
Nah, that means you gotta kill some folks.
Yeah, damn it.
Right.
Oh, damn. I know that's wild. No, but I mean,
okay,
that sounds
on a serious note. Okay, well, this is not a question. I mean, these are questions that I was asking myself. And then I was writing the questions down and then putting the answers to it. One of the questions were, okay, like I said, in 1980, that's when they announced to the world about HIV and AIDS and how it's one of the most deadliest, diseases, sexually transmitted diseases that we've ever experienced in history. Okay, so they say that AIDS can lay dormant in your body for decades. So you can be walking around with AIDS for a very long time.
And don't know.
Yeah, but you can have like light symptoms and people might think, oh, I got a cold or it's ammonia or it's pneumonia or it's something else, because the symptoms are like coughs and, you can get sores in your groins, fatigueness, fever, loss of appetite, loss of weight. What else I got down here? Low iron. It's a lot of things that's associated with the symptoms with AIDS. Some people, they say it depends on the person. They can go years without having any symptoms. So I start asking myself these questions like, this is kind of weird, but it's not weird, but it's kind of strange that that this particular virus can lay dormant
for that
in
long.
your body for years, but when you get a cold, which is a virus,
it comes out.
Thank you.
Because it's immune, though.
Yeah, but see, you just said it. Now, if it's attacking the immune system, why the hell you ain't having? You walking around for years and you ain't having no symptoms.
You go to the doctor.
So yeah,
But
that's true. But I'm saying that I mean, it can be detected through, going to the doctor, like she said, but you would have to keep getting tests to make sure that you do have it. So it's a lot of, to me, controversial information that we are getting that we're not getting. So my thing is to research it, for yourself and to keep yourself safe, because a lot of us have been intimate with people that we don't know if they have AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they said it can
Lay
lay dormant
dormant
in your body for decades.
Mm.
So I was celibate for 10 years, and it wasn't because of that. It was because of that's what I chose to do. And
then you start giving that and pulled up, huh?
I plead the test.
I love that type talk.
But it's like it's sex. If you look at intimacy, it was a sacred act, and it has been reduced to screwing, fucking, and having sex, because there's no loyalty. There's no, and if you look at what sex has become, I think about the Roman Catholic Church molesting, and these priests molesting these children. Then I think about sex trafficking. I think about how some in some countries they allow 9 and 10 and 11-year-olds to be brides to old men that's in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. I look at the fact that women, can be raped. I look at the fact that it's a lot of molestation that has happened and still happening in our families. So when you look at sex,
and them guys who go to jail,
yeah, it's so. And then you're dealing with homosexuality. Mm-hmm. Then you're dealing with transgender. You're dealing with cheating. And, polygamy. And you're dealing with all these things surrounding sex, and it's so negative. Mm-hmm. Look at all the shit surrounding sex. So it makes me think like, well, shit, we don't need to be fucking then. Mm-hmm. Let's just stop having sex. And then people say, we ain't gonna be able to have no babies. Well, maybe we don't need no more babies.
Right.
There's enough people on the damn planet.
What's up?
Because all this sexing is too vexing.
Yeah.
And it's too much.
It really is.
So my thing is that
you better start asking them what that mouth do.
Yeah.
How do you transmit HIV and AIDS? It's through unsafe injections of blood transfusions, sharing needles and syringes, semen and pre-semen from men, vaginal fluids, rectal fluids, and breast milk. So these are the ways that, AIDS can be transmitted.
You have to drink a lot. Like I heard that you got to, if by kissing, you can't get it from kissing somebody. You have to drink maybe a gallon of their saliva. And
I got that right here. I got absolutely.
Get it.
I got myths of transmitting HIV. Kissing is one. These are myths that people think that you can get AIDS through kissing. You can't get AIDS through kissing. You can't get it through hugging. You can't get it through swimming.
Yeah, I got this up right now.
In the bath water. You can't get it from somebody's saliva, like if somebody spit on you. Right. So it is myths behind how AIDS is being transmitted from one person to another. So we know that sexually it's transmitted through injections of blood transfusions and needles and syringes and breast milk and vaginal fluids and rectal fluids and men's semen. That's how AIDS is transmitted.
I can't read that. I'm supposed to download it another way, but
so our thing is to educate our younger generation, because as you read with those stats, they were pretty young, and it's getting out of hand, and we don't have schools and institutions on parenting and on relationships, and that's what the churches are really supposed to be for. The churches that sits on every corner in our community is supposed to be a spiritual hospital. Just like a hospital is open 24/7, a church, Walmart is open 24/7, Kroger's is open 24/7. Churches should be open 24/7.
Especially when they always begging for money.
You know, and it's sad that the churches are not but the churches should be the places where we can go for refuge, whether we need counseling in our relationships, behavior problems with our children, we need food, we need shelter, we need upliftment, spiritual upliftment. We don't get that. The church is most of the time is only open on Sundays, and they may be open on Saturday for rehearsal for the choir. But churches are supposed to stay open for 24 hours.
Yeah, to help.
So we don't have
any people going.
Right. We don't have any institutions that's directing us and teaching us about, like I said, marriage and about relationships and about parenting and about, our diet, our spiritual well-being. We don't have that. So it all starts with the family. It all starts with the schools. It starts with society. It shouldn't start with the schools, and it shouldn't start with society. It shouldn't start with the media. But this is where we're getting all our information from, and it should really be, like I said, it should be a brick and mortar. It should be an institution. It should be a building that we can walk into and say, okay, this child is off the chain. I mean, I done did what I can. You ready to go to the school that's going to help you vent your anger, your trauma, whatever you're going through, to make you a better person, in this society. But we don't have that. So all we have is ourselves. So we have to really, it's like this generation, it's a lot. And then the generation under them, it's a lot more. And then the generation under them is a lot more. So if we don't get on top of what we need to get on top of, that 630,000 is going to be 2, 3, 4 million in the next 10 years. And it's nothing but genocide to me. It's a form of genocide.
And people tend to not talk about it, and they spread it to people.
Right.
It could be people next to you that, or people that that has it. They just don't stay on the social media. You see them dating. You see them always pregnant. You see them just being regular people out here, and they just regular, me and you, and they have it and won't speak up, won't say nothing. The only people that know is the doctors.
And that's illegal.
It is, because it's murder, right? Because if you're out here not saying anything to anybody and not warning anybody that you have this, then you basically are out here killing people just like you would if you were stabbing me or shooting me.
Well, some people have gotten locked up for that.
People do get locked up for that.
Transmitting AIDS knowing that they have it to somebody that they don't know that has it.
As they should.
And I think that everybody should get checked that's in relationships. Now, if you trust your husband and your husband trusts you, that's a whole different.
We've been checked though.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
about trust. And if you could trust your partner, then there's no need of you all going to kind of putting each other under that scrutiny.
You wouldn't get that blood work?
That's the way I feel.
I did.
That's the way I feel. But if you know that you with a person and they're promiscuous and they love having sex with different women and they don't stay with a woman more than a month or a year or 2 years, it's something going on. And even if they don't have anything, it's just you're transferring all those different spirits and all that different energy to that woman or that man that you're with. Is not just men, it's women as well. So I think that it comes from not being honest with yourself. Because you can lie.
That's where it
comes
from,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it starts there.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I think that the sex thing has gotten completely out of control.
It is.
It's so off the chain. it's kind of not. It's a difference between sex and love, because you can have sex with anybody anytime, but loving, that's a whole nother different ball game. When you love somebody, you respect them. When you love somebody, you're going to provide for them. When you love somebody, you're going to make sure that you're honest with yourself to be honest with them. Because once you lie, you got to keep telling lies to keep up with the first lie that you told. Right. So just be honest. But it's hard for it's hard for people to be honest to themselves and to other people. And I think if we was more honest with each other, this shit wouldn't be off the chain like this.
It's off the chain. And they said it was young, like from 20 to 34 is the main people has it.
And they young. And you got children like 9, 10, and 11, and 12 that's having sex now.
But this was just Hamilton County.
Yeah, and just think, like you said, just Hamilton County. So can you imagine what it is around the world or around just alone in this country? And like you said, we don't talk about it. It's kind of like taboo. Just like,
and a lot of men don't go to the doctor either.
Oh yeah, they don't. They have this. It's a fear. I don't. Look, he's sitting right here. This man is sitting right here. What promotes you or convince you to go get an annual checkup? What is it? Or is it that you don't, or your wife? Baby, go get checked, or go make sure your thyroid is okay. Make sure your shit works. So what?
It's everything,
right?
All of that, and just don't wait till you get to feeling sick to go to the doctor.
Yeah, prevention. That's right. I advocate prevention all day long. Even with this new virus that's going around, it's called mycoplasma pneumonia.
That's what's going around right now.
This is what's going around.
That's what you just felt.
And it's a pneumonia. It's a respiratory infection. It's kind of like COVID. They got all these names for all this. It ain't nothing but a bunch of mucus that lays dormant in the respiratory system. And certain foods trigger it, certain germs trigger it, the environment trigger it, what you're drinking trigger it. It's things that triggers it. And they're saying that this mycoplasma pneumonia is a respiratory infection that's in children of the ages of 2 to 4, and then the ages of 5 and 17. And it's also is in adults as well, because a lot of elderly people are contracting this pneumonia, and people are dying from it. So anytime that you're having problems with your respiratory system, and I battle respiratory problems every day of my life, because I'm dealing with where they put names on it to give you pills, and they say pneumonia, they say asthma, they say bronchitis, they say COPD, all of those different names, so they can give you a different pill for it. But it's nothing but mucus. It's nothing but a mucus buildup in the respiratory system. And they say that I have bronchitis. Sometimes I'll be wheezing, and they was trying to prescribe me all these different medications.
Yeah, you don't need smoke. They try to make it like it's smoke.
Well, it comes from smoke. It comes from chemicals. It comes from your diet. You know what I'm saying? It comes from your environment, because Cincinnati, this air is horrible. So if
that's why you be missing. Huh?
That's why I be getting medicine, baby. So when you have respiratory issues, the best thing to do is to change the way you eat. The best thing to do is to walk. Even if you don't like exercise, doing sit-ups and jumping jacks, go walk. Walk at least three times out of the week. You know what I'm saying? Do your little yoga, go swimming. And I battle this shit every day. Sometimes I'm fine, and then some days I might be out. I got to keep my face covered when it's cold, because cold might get in my lungs. And I might start wheezing at night and have like a little miniature attack around 1 o'clock in the morning, and it might last for 3 hours, last for maybe like 30 minutes or an hour. And I have to drink plenty of water. I do breathing techniques. I drink herb teas, and I'm not on an inhaler. If I was on an inhaler, I'll be up at 1 o'clock in the morning just taking 2 and go right back to sleep. But what happens is that it dries up in your lungs when you're, and it has steroids in it when you're using the inhaler. So my inhaler is raw ginger. And it opens up my nose, it opens up my sinuses, it opens up my respiratory. And I drink water and I spit up a bunch of mucus. And then I go right back to rest. And this might happen 2 or 3 times out of the week, depending on what I've eaten. You know, if I'm out and I ain't got my face covered. But they say that you can't get rid of COPD and asthma and bronchitis, which you can because the body heals itself. You can get rid of anything. It's all about your thought process. If you thinking you can't get rid of it, you ain't gonna get rid of it. My thought patterns, I'm getting rid of this shit. And I've been working on it for years and it's getting better and better. And I'm getting older and older. You know what I'm saying? And as I get older, your age is nothing. Your age is the amount of years that you've been on the planet. Your maturity and your intelligence and your wisdom and your knowledge is really your age.
Yeah.
You know, so with aging,
I agree.
I want to be looking like this when I'm 80. I am going to be looking like this and feeling like this when I'm 80. Because I want to reverse, you know, aging is a form of the body, it decomposes. My lungs are decomposing because I've did damage to my lungs. But you know what? Guess what? I'm ready to get these lungs together, baby. Yes, I am. So
this a big water. I was telling him I needed help because I just almost drank myself. And nobody see it, but it's on.
I'm looking at you like, what is she doing?
It's on recording. Y'all ain't paying no attention.
I was looking at you. I was subconsciously looking like, what?
Because I tried to hold it and it was heavy and I had it one hot ass mess. Anyway.
But that's it. That the pneumonia that's going around. The preventive measures to that is these young children, these babies. You put some hats on their heads.
Oh yeah.
Put some coats on them. Gloves. If you got little bitty babies and you're moving from the car to the store to the house, cover their faces up. You know what I'm saying? Get them some tea every day. Eucalyptus, peppermint, spearmint, catnip, mullein, elderberry, hibiscus. Give these children a cup of tea every day. You can get them milk and Kool-Aid and pop. You can get them a cup of tea every day. Get them some fresh fruit every day. I don't care what else you're feeding them, chicken, hamburgers, whatever you eat. Give them some fruit and some tea. I guarantee you that'll cut down on some of that mucus. Because these children been being sick. I mean, they were saying in Dallas that the hospitals are so full, they had to open up some other floors because of the capacity of people that's sick with this new strain of pneumonia. So you said you just got over it?
No. I was messing with him. I was messing with him.
Okay.
But I told him it was something going around.
Yeah, it is.
Because a lot of people been
turn into that.
Yeah, he called it.
It has you on your back.
But I make sure.
I'm the biggest hypochondriac, you know.
Yeah, I make sure because you know I got teas and all that, and that's what I used to give my kids, and they barely got sick. They took vitamin C every day. They'll tell you every day before they went to school in the morning. I made sure they had vitamin C for whatever. I put Vaseline on their face every morning, so they was greasy in the morning. They had their hats, they had earmuffs, they had they long johns on, they had gloves. Whatever they did before I was around them, like after I dropped them off and stuff, you know, kids like to take their clothes off and act like they ain't cold. That's on them. But I made sure their face was always covered. That's one thing from babies until they were kids in school. I made sure their face was always covered because I noticed a lot of people, kids' face just be wide open. And nobody covers the kids' faces up, and they don't have on hats, and
the children wear hoodies now.
And stop taking baths or showers
and then leaving
going
out.
outside.
Right,
Your
absolutely.
pores are wide open.
Yes, and then these children. I drove past the bus stop about 2 days ago, and I promise you, it wasn't not one child, y'all, at that bus stop that didn't have a hat on and didn't have a coat on. They all had hoodies on. Even my grandson, he was leaving out the other day. I was like, where's your coat? He said, it's downstairs. I'm like, well, is you going to put it on? He was like, I'm going to carry it. I swear to God, I want to pop him upside his head. I said, boy, it's 19 degrees. I said, if you don't put that damn coat on.
And yesterday I seen kids with shorts at teenagers at the Winton Woods. And I'm going to be honest, for they at work already because you know they teenagers. So it could be that too. But they had on shorts, no jackets. I seen a lot of kids with hoodies. There's no way I would have let my child go out if I would have seen it with just a hoodie on.
So they say, the children are different nowadays. I mean, the cold doesn't bother them, and I'm like, okay, y'all can call it different or whatever I said, but those are most of the children that's in these emergency rooms that's full of cold and full of flu and full of pneumonia because they out here with nothing on but just a hoodie. You know, it's terrible. But I got some hats in my bag. Can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hold tight, y'all.
Did it? Well,
I know it's time for us to go.
Yeah, we about to get off here in a minute. Good night, Chris.
How y'all doing? Peace and love. This is Sister Tamar. I just want to share some of my crochet handmade hats that I'm making. These are my little ruffle hats I'm making. Cute. I ain't finished. I'm still working on. I got so many orders, y'all. It don't make no sense. I've been working and working.
That green one. Let me see that green one. Oh, I love that. Is that somebody's?
It could be yours, but yeah, I can make you one.
I need mine a little bigger than everybody's. Oh, that's live. You making those? Let me see that.
This is so
cute. Oh, it's thick and girl.
This is a little baby hat.
That's too cute.
Another.
Is that the same green?
No, that's different.
Okay, it's 100. It's 100 green.
Y'all see my hat?
Cute.
So
Look at you. How long it take?
Call Tamar Tarfari. Girl.
Look at this scarf, girl. This scarf is cold-blooded.
Hat.
You did your thing with that. Ooh, that's too cute.
Okay.
Here, put your information. Let me put your information in here.
I got some Who They hats, y'all.
Do you? Oh, yeah, that's cute.
What else I got in here? I got another little black one right here for a child. So if y'all want some hats and scarves, I ain't making no bikinis and no skirts and people trying to get me. I'm like, no, I'm just sticking with hats and scarves. So last year, y'all, I was in Avondale. I had about 10 hats in my car, and it was these children at the bus stop. I jumped out of my car, parked. I was across from Hearst Recreation Center, and I parked my car at Hearst Recreation Center and jumped out, walked across the street, and I gave about 7 children some hats.
That's beautiful.
First, they was looking at me like I wasn't trying to go live.
Girl, you was at an Avondale?
Yeah. And did not have no hats on. So I got out, and y'all know what was the beautiful thing about it? Every child that I put a hat on fitted their head perfectly.
Really? That was for them?
Yes. And I was going to go back the next day to see if I seen their asses at the bus stop with my hats on, because if I didn't, I was going to cuss their little asses out like, man, tell me I gave y'all these hats for free and y'all ain't got them on. But yeah, I did.
What's your phone number for them?
It's a A4. No, I'm gonna get my number out on the. Y'all can inbox me on Messenger.
Okay, let's say inbox.
Yo, inbox me on Messenger. I already got creeps calling me. on my Messenger.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be the only contact. Only because
I'll give them the number once they reach
they inbox. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to give them my number on live.
Okay.
Anywho,
that makes sense.
This purple hat is for
All right. So I put that in and inbox you on Messenger to order hats and scarves.
And I do bags too. I do purses. Look at you don't give me that.
Oh, you was forgetting something.
Now look,
that's beautiful.
I'm making a hat. I had a hat with it, but I sold it.
Okay, but it's a hat in there to match that though.
No, but it doesn't. No, it don't match like
that one that red gold and green right here.
It could.
It match.
Yeah, it can match.
Yeah, that most definitely.
You must put your order in.
You know, I don't want nothing red, gold, and green.
Okay, but you like this one, so you want a scarf like this? All black, all white.
Because I got my own ideal of what I want.
Okay, well, don't tell them. She don't want nobody to know.
No, I want my shit to be different. I'll tell you and see, you be able to do it, but it's going to be a hat and a scarf.
Look at that color right there.
But, yeah, I like that color. I don't like the glitter, but I like the color.
The color.
You got a man hat?
I got some at the house. What color?
I just want to see what you got.
Okay. I got skull caps. I got some made like this.
Who this?
And then I got skull caps.
Who?
So if you're interested in one, whatever.
Oh, hey, Mr. Brown. You want one of them hats?
Put your order in, my brother.
What color?
Look, he like you. He don't want nobody.
What color? Hello?
Red.
What color?
Red.
Oh, red one.
Okay.
But he need a man looking one. You know how how to do the man look like that. Like that.
Yeah.
We gonna get you the flyer looking one.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking y'all out and saying y'all doing a blessed job and sharing the podcast online with some of my friends and co-workers.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that for sure.
Definitely. Your birthday coming up in a week, ain't it?
My birthday is Wednesday, the 18th. My party is Saturday.
Okay, I had to get with you because I know I just had mine the 6th.
Yeah, I know. Happy belated birthday to you.
Okay.
And I want to be there. Your birthday is Wednesday. I will get with you Wednesday. Until Dave, I will get with him too because he know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I won't be doing nothing for my birthday.
It's Saturday, I know.
Yeah, hopefully I see you Saturday.
Oh yeah, I'll make plans for it, And I enjoy New Prostate, but I go to church on Sundays and do one day for the week. But listen, it's all by the grace of God. I appreciate y'all.
I love you for sure.
Love y'all.
For sure. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, tell Tamar I said keep doing that good work.
Oh, praise God. Thank you very kindly.
Yeah, I just pulled up some pictures of us when I came back in town back in last year, and I got them. I'm gonna put them on Facebook so you can see them.
Okay. All right, we look forward to it.
All right, y'all be safe. Love y'all.
You too. Love you too.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So, Mike, you said what are the prices of the hats now before they go?
They range from, children's hats. It depends. 10, 15, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You got a big ass head. It depends on the style. You know what I'm saying?
And the time.
Yeah. Because it takes time to make them hats. And y'all know that I am not no spring veggie burger. They say spring chicken. I am not no spring veggie burger. I am well into my 60s and it is very time consuming. And if I really had the time to crochet like dresses and swimming suits and stuff like that, I would. But if I was younger, I'm gonna say if I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Because see, you can get carpal tunnel doing all the damn crocheting. You know what I'm saying? But I do hand exercises and stuff, and I massage my hands and stuff. So, but I really enjoy it. It's relaxing and it's rewarding, and to have somebody
I used to know how to do that.
Really ask you to crochet something, to make something for your hands. It feels good. And we didn't get a chance to cover polygamy, y'all, but we will be back. We'll come back and talk about that.
We'll be back to talk about polygamy.
What the Moors be doing?
What?
Polygamy, is that?
No, that started, believe it or not, it started in biblical times, but polygamy really started with women, not with men. See, we got to realize that a lot of stuff that we were taught and we learned, it's been asshole backwards, because men used to serve women like the empresses and the like Queen Nefertiti and Queen Amina and all of them, these women ran empires, and the men were their servants. They took care of these women. They didn't have sex with all these men, but these men, it took 7 men to make one man to take care of this empress, this goddess, this woman that ran empires. You know, but somehow along the way, you know, I talked with a brother that was dealing with polygamy, and he broke a whole bunch of stuff down to me that was foreign. He said, do the research for yourself, you know, because in biblical days or ancient days, the only time a man had more than one woman is when this woman was bearing, when she could not have children, or when the woman died. And then if he did want another woman, it was either a concubine or a handmaid, not another wife. You only had one wife, one. But if you wanted another mate, the woman had to go out and find that other mate, and it had to be for a legitimate reason. The way we got polygamy in this day and time, it ain't nothing like how it was back then. And things do change. But a lot of men want to be in polygamous relationships just to have sex, to have multiple vaginas. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they say that it's a man's nature to desire many women. I don't think that that's true. You know what I'm saying? I think it's lust. You should have some sort of discipline. Why you want to put your shit in all these different women? You know, to build a nation, you ain't got to have sex with all these women. You could build a nation with your mama, your 2 aunties, your daughter, your wife, and your nieces. So and in the Bible, it's a scripture to say 7 women shall cling unto one man. They got that from back in the day because it was 7 men clinging unto one woman, serving this woman that was running this mega empire. See, we're gonna do some research on these queens.
We're gonna come back.
Queen Amina, Queen Hasselfoot, Queen Cleopatra, and little that we know, the first 5 pharaohs, they were women. They weren't men, they were women. Got this book called The Lady of the Two Lands.
That's gonna be another topic. We're gonna come on here and talk about polygamy.
The matriarch energy.
Yeah. Well, we out of here. Thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all go subscribe. It's free 99 on our YouTube channel. It is Day to Day Podcast. You can finish that up. Everything else.
Like, share, subscribe. Do it again, and do it again, and keep doing it. You know what I mean? And
let's do it
and wrap it up. And
that's right.
Also, go get tested. Take your significant other or whoever you having sex with, and go get tested. You know what I mean? And present that true paperwork so you both can feel comfortable. You know,
I got tested. Yes, I did.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And that stuff can lay dormant. And I ain't saying I'm active, because if it can lay dormant in your body for 10 years, that means that, hey, whoever I was with 10 years ago, I could have some shit. So,
and right, that's deep. And the condoms are called Skin, SYNE, I think. I don't remember the exact spelling, but it's called Skin. If y'all want to use some other type of condoms other than the regular dagglers.
And the best way to prevent AIDS and all that stuff is don't even have sex at all.
There you go.
Well, you can't.
That's true.
Go buy you a pocket pussy.
Oh yeah, because people do that.
Pocketbook.
Pocket pussy.
But he's saying some real stuff.
And y'all women, go get your deal though.
A little that
women do that anyway.
Little that people know that people are becoming. A lot of all this sex and bullshit, it's off the chain.
Yeah, we out of here, y'all. This is Tamar. One of my songs that she do. So we about to get off of here again, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, for sure.
See y'all on Sunday. We see y'all on Monday.
Cosmo.